manifesting that energy. Ooh! Gang. Shout out to the crew. Work on that throat chakra, family. It might be a little bit echoing, but fam, it's been a minute, hasn't it? It's been a minute, gang. Your girl has been transforming and transmuting, transitioning into the new phases, fam. So here we go again. Here we are. Here we go, traveling, doing the thing, manifesting, building, breathing, believing in what it is that we want to have in our lives, co-creating with the universe, with God, our ancestors, whoever and whatever it is that you pray to. We are being divinely protected and guided through these times and phases, and you just have to allow this time and space, the transitions, to shift you into your better version of yourself. It's going to be unpredictable. It's going to be unstable to what most people think that is not normal, when in reality it's normal to transition and transform into different ways and avenues and shifting and doing things unorthodoxic. I don't even know if that's I don't even know if I said that word right. But you're meant to be doing it different. You're meant to go with the ebbs and flows of doing this work, of doing this healing journey, of becoming this higher version of yourself. When you become so spiritually awakened within who you are in your 3D reality, you start to see and look at things and experiences different, and it gives you so much more clarity and understanding when you start to awaken into this knowing, into your higher version of yourself. And so you then are able to just fly through and float through life with more patience, more understanding, more appreciation, more gratitude through this life thing, family. So I love and appreciate all you guys for being right here rocking with your girl, gang. Shout out to our new subscribers that are here finding the hidden gem. Welcome, family. And to my day oneers, my main oneers that have been with me through the transitions. I love and appreciate all you guys for being right here building with me. I got 30 of y'all that have consistently been here with me from the beginning. So I love and appreciate every single one of you. It's your energy and your donation in being a part of this collective energy, of this soul tribe family right here on this channel with me, gang. So it's because of you guys that we're able to continue to do these messages, continue to share this inner wealth with each other, this sacred space with each other. And that's all we need, is just the few of us to osmosisly be that inspiration to the people around us who will eventually and with us keeping that faith and knowing and understanding and putting that energy out there, that people around us will become awakened. We have faith in humanity. We have faith in our evolutionary growth. We have faith in this new earth. So it's because of us that are doing this healing work, this deep, grimy, ugly, wild and crazy healing work that not a lot of people want to do. And so when you are so into this deep healing, you look different. You show up differently from what the normal society of the matrix says that normal is. We stand out different, we present ourselves different, we look different, and that's okay, because there's a lot of us that are out here doing this grimy healing work, again, that not a lot of people are doing or want to do, and that's okay. So when we come across individuals that are not evolving into their spiritual growth, into their higher knowing, there's going to be a lot of conflict. There's going to be a lot of miscommunications. There's going to be a lot of misunderstanding. There's going to be a lot of differences, but within those differences, we have to co-create and understand and be accepting of these differences, whether it's religious backgrounds, whether it's the color of your skin, whether it's your whatever it is, your belief system. You have to be the adult, the bigger person in these situations, as people are trying to figure out who they are, being stuck in this lack mentality, being stuck in this victimhood mentality, and this immaturity that they're still trying to karmically cleanse out of, even not understanding and knowing that they're in that. You feel me? For any of us that have gone through that awakening, we were that before. So why it's easier for us to understand when people are stuck in this low vibration lack mentality and this victimhood mentality, because we came from that. So it's a select few of us, the chosen ones, that were able to evolve out of that, that were able to experience that harsh reality of life that a lot of people are going through, but be able to transform out of that and become this healthier, beautiful, high vibrational version of yourself into this next journey and phase. So really taking care of ourselves daily, especially as we're transitioning through these planetary shifts. We just had the solar eclipse that just happened with the new moon. We're going to be, and we're already in the retrograde shadow phase. So really being mindful of what's coming to surface, past traumas, everything, your anxieties, if there's still depression that comes up, we got to look at that. When I was grabbing the cards before putting all the cards on the table, this one fell out. So we're working through our shadow phase right now, collectively. We're still cutting all the karmic ties and paths of old belief systems, of old ways of doing things, of habits and karmic contracts that are no longer a part of this new earth that we are co-creating with the universe and bringing into this lifetime. So we're doing a lot of shadow work right now, and within that shadow area, in that shadow phase, that's where all the hidden gem is. That's where we become the lotus flowers. That's where we become this beautiful high vibrational space, because we see what's down there. We're not afraid of that. We're seeing and reflecting into that mirror of ourselves and accepting that shit, man, I was a shitty person doing this A, B, C, D, but you loving yourself and appreciating the fact that you're able to be in that position, in that mind frame of seeing that, man, it's okay that I fucked up in certain things and making decisions and whatever it is in your life, that old habits, old toxicities of relationships, things that you had to experience and go through. It's okay that you went through all of that. You got to love that space and time and experience of that reality within yourself in order for you to shift and awaken to your higher version of yourself. So there's a lot of shadow work that's happening right now, the shadow period of Mercury retrograde through this coming week. But again, allowing yourself space and time to reflect and connect with yourself and heal yourself, really do this work, really make it a lifestyle. Because it's not a trend. It's not a trend. It's work. It's 9 to 5. It's 24/7. Not 9 to 5. It's 24/7. So you gotta put this as a priority for yourself if you want to become better for yourself. And that's a choice. Nobody else is going to be able to do it for you. So that codependency, that low vibration, that needing, that addictions, all of that, we don't need that. When you do this work, when you get down into those depths of the shitty parts of yourself to heal that space, you're going to realize, like, man, I don't need that relationship anymore. I don't deserve to be around these individuals. I don't need to be that giver, that overgiver anymore. I know how to protect myself. I know how to give to myself first before I can show up for everybody else. Again, once you do this work, once you start understanding these experiences, your whole reality starts to shift. So you start to understand that things are a lot easier and lighter, and you don't take life as so serious. Because at the end of the day, fam, I've said this in a lot of the readings before, you can be on the grind because that's our ego. That's our ego saying that we gotta be and do, and that's the system, you know, that's the matrix of this reality, is that we have to be and do and become certain versions and people and characteristics and have a career at a certain time and age and have a family of blah, 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 and I need to be successful at a certain time and age, when in reality that shit doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're all shifting into our next lifetime. So whether we do have a family, whether you do become whatever meaning, you know, being a millionaire, being rich means to society, it doesn't matter, because these materialistic things are gonna they're not gonna come with us into the next lives. They're not gonna come with us when it's time for us to go, when our physical vessel has completed this life experience and it's time for us to shift into this next lifetime. We're not gonna are we gonna keep these tarot cards in, you know, in our casket? I mean, that'd be dope, maybe. But you feel me? Like, these certain ideologies of what success means in this lifetime, it's not what it means. And so again, when you're doing this work, when you're understanding who you are and what you're meant to be doing and why you're here experiencing what you're experiencing, it becomes clear, it becomes natural, it becomes very, as I was saying, it becomes easier, and you start to understand the ebbs and flows of shit coming at you sideways, left ways, whatever, under the ways. And you don't take it personal when people project their insecurities and bullshit at you. Jobs, managers, friendships, relationships, family members, everything. You're going to be able to know how to deflect that when shit comes at you all crazy, because when you do this work, that's the low vibrational energies and entities that want to come at us, because we're vibrating higher. We're doing this work. We want to become better versions. We want to elevate to bring in this new earth. And of course, the lower energies don't want that, right? So knowing how to cleanse your energy day in and day out, taking that space and time for you to really, really cleanse and heal your mind, body, and spirit, gang, is so vital, and it's so important for our existence. And it's a beautiful thing. So standing still right now, standing still to see that there's more to life than your ego telling you that you need to hustle constantly without realizing that you can take a step back and reflect on life and how far you've come. you can really take the time to just appreciate what you have today. And when you get to that point in your life, every day, every second, when you come from that gratitude of just accepting everything for what it is and where you're at, man, that's where you can just make those magical moves where your manifestations and the dreams that you are trying to achieve on a soul level, on a heartfelt, high vibrational level, it's going to manifest for you no matter what. Because that's your contract, that's your soul contract, that's your contract with the divine. And that's why it's in divine timing, because we're constantly cleansing and clearing out these old paradigms that we came into this life thing doing, you know. And so it's just this lifetime that we're clearing out the karmic cycles. And so taking this time and space, gang, to really get to know you, to nourish yourself, to understand why you're even here. What are you meant to be doing? How are you meant to be of service to others, but most importantly to yourself? Is going to help you show up for everybody else. You got to show up for you first, family, in order to show up for everybody else. So gang, that's an introduction. Shout out to everybody. Ooh, family, we out here. So we're working through the shadow phase right now. Happy birthday to all my Libra brothers and sisters that are out here too. Shout out to the gang. Your girl's birthday is 10/10 when she portaled through. And so hopefully I'll get another reading out next week. But again, your girl's going through her transitions and phases that I got to go through. And she's got to handle, you know, the 3D reality of life. So in order to continue to sustain, you know, what I got going on right now. And so let's see what's going on. Yeah, right here. This is your guys' overall energy. I'm saying as we're working through these shadow phases, we are cutting ties. We're cutting ties with the old versions of ourselves, with the old contracts, the karmic cycles. Things are being understood. You're starting to see the people, places, and things that aren't of your highest good. The distractions, the habits, the deceit I'm hearing, the lies, the, you know, people being fucking toxic as shit. You're starting to see that. And so you're releasing that. You're letting that go and letting it flow. You're letting it go and letting it flow. And you're starting to understand that being in the space of yourself, of this grounded space within yourself, it's healing you. It's showing you this new version of you. You're clearing out and letting go of that, again, as I was saying, toxicity of the, you know, the cycles that you've been in. You're letting it go so that you can flow, so that you can heal yourself. And you are a healer, becoming and awakening to this knowing of yourself. But in order for you to become that higher version, as I was saying, you have to dive deep into this shadow phase of you. See it, love it, be it, breathe it, unmask it, is what I'm hearing. In order for you to see. Put that down. In order for you to see right now, gang. Yeah. The energy is gaining momentum, a time to give rather than take. So, as I was saying earlier, you could be giving a lot to others right now. You could be giving to certain things and energies and habits that are taking from you, is what I'm getting from this. As you are understanding this, that momentum of knowing this within yourself is giving you this clarity at this time, is giving you this clarity and this understanding that there is this healed version of you that you're walking into, this new version of you that you're walking into, this healed version of you that you're walking into, that you're manifesting. Your higher self is manifesting you into this version. So taking this time to give to you and working on the heart chakra right now. Nourishing and nurturing yourself right now. Through this time, through this phase, as I was saying, we're in this shadow period in retrograde coming up next week on the 9th. And usually these shadow phases and retrogrades last for about a week. So in the next couple of weeks, these next 3 weeks, it's really taking this time to cut ties of what no longer is serving you guys. What else? I'm really putting these down. We're in Libra season, so it's all about balancing our shadow and light and how we're able to alchemize those two together in order for us to continue through our days. So things coming up to surface, shadow things, shadow habits coming up to surface, catch yourself. That's the light version of you. When things are coming up to surface, anxiety, stress, anger, let it come up. It needs to come up. It needs to come out. You need to see it. You need to love it. You need to appreciate that it exists. But your light side is loving that, nourishing that, giving light to it. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. That's what I'm saying, gang. We got my light worker family that's out here. My healers, way showers that are out here emerging from the shadow, turning into that beautiful lotus flower that you are. Mind, body, spirit. Grounding that here into your 3D reality, gang. This is your calling. This is your... As you're healing through this shadow phase, you're going to feel isolated. You're going to feel like you don't belong. As I was saying earlier, you're going to show up different. You're going to look different. But that's just what it is. That's a part of this. That's a part of this work. You're not supposed to fit in, as I was mentioning at the last reading. So tap into the last reading if you didn't catch it. But we're supposed to look different. We're supposed to stand out because we're the light workers. We're the ones bringing in and birthing in this new age of Aquarius. So it's going to be conflicting to other people that don't get it, that aren't doing this work. It's like speaking a different language, right? But us that want to learn that language that we don't know, that's us alchemizing, that's us coming together, that's us co-creating with the differences. We're the ones that have this higher calling to do that work. That's why we're the light workers, star seeds, beautiful babes out here doing this work, you feel me? So gang, you're just being pushed, is what I'm hearing, into this higher, beautiful version of yourselves. So get used to it, is what I'm hearing. Get used to it. It's gonna feel uncomfortable. It's gonna feel different. But that just goes to show that you're doing it right. You're doing it right. Let it go with love. Exactly. Everything that is no longer a part of this evolutionary growth that you're meant to be stepping into this next chapter, let it go with love. Don't take it personal. Don't take the harshest shit that has ever happened to you personal, because you're meant to experience that. You're meant to feel that pain, that hurt, that sorrow, that fucking depression, that anxiety. You're meant to experience that and heal that part of you, because it's a part of you. Because it's pushing you to understand that, yeah, we can co-create and coexist with the natural ebbs and flows of life, death, rebirth, yin and yang, good and bad, heaven on earth, you know what I mean? Heaven on earth, I say earth and heaven. Good and bad, the contrast, we're meant to understand that it exists. So any and everything that you're going through, that your ego is telling you that, fuck, this isn't going my way, and it's making you angry and upset, you got to understand why it's making you angry and upset. You got to understand why certain things are triggering you. You got to understand why certain people, places, whatever is triggering you, because there's a lot of shit that needs to come up that's been suppressed that you don't want to look at, is what I'm hearing. And I say that with a lot of love. So let it go with love, gang. Let it go with love, always in your heart. Always, regardless of how shitty people are. Always, because that's not you. When you start to see that it's a lot of projection from a lot of people, let them go with love, because that's not you. That's their fucking issue. That's their problem. That's their karma. That's their sorrow. That's their depression. That's their anxiety, their jealousy, their insecurities, all that. That belongs to them. That has nothing to do with you. So when you get to that power and that strength within yourself and knowing who you are, doing this work day in and day out, nothing's going to distract you. You're not going to take shit personal. You're not going to take people personal. You're not going to take these harsh, shitty things personal, because you're clearing and cleansing it out the way to where that's not being attracted to you anymore, is what I'm hearing. Damn, this is firing me up, gang. Firing me up. Because, look, and so you're shaking up people's demons, is what I'm hearing. You feel me? You're shaking up people's demons when you're showing up authentically true to who you fucking are to yourself. And when you show up so beautifully authentic, dope, handsome, courageous, fearlessness in you, when people see that aura that you have of you, that beautiful fucking warrior, god, goddess energy within you, people are going to be intimidated by that. People are going to look at you and project all their insecurities, but all you got to do is just protect your energy, deflect that, and keep it moving. Let it go. Let it go with love. Because those aren't your demons. Those are other people's demons. That's coming up, gang. There's no such thing as competition where you can't compete. That's what I'm saying. So there's like people projecting at you right now. And so protecting your energy, grounding yourself, doing the healing work, having things that are saying your prayers is what I'm hearing, is going to help you stay protected. So constantly calling back your power, constantly having crystals, tourmaline, quartz around you, on you, constantly wearing protection, gang, spiritual protection, you already know, is what's going to continue to deflect all that back to people. It's going to deflect all that energy back to people so that you can come back to center within yourself. And you're going to feel light. You're going to feel all this kundalini energy coming within you as you cleanse and clear your energy constantly, day in and day out, every second, gang. Like, it's a fucking chore. It's a job. It's not easy at all. It's a part of your existence. Every second, trying to cleanse and clear your energy around people that are so closed-minded, that around people that don't understand what you're doing or who you are as a person, and take offense to the way you show up for yourself, the way you want to show up doing what it is that you're doing in your job, in your life. You're a divine feminine, so tapping really beautifully into your divine feminine energy is going to continue to help you stay grounded and nourish this shadow aspect of you. And your voice is respected and heard, family. So just know that and understand that. Because besides the insecure, jealous, and the shadow, low vibrational energies that exist, there are beautiful human beings that are out here that respect you, that are inspired by you, that want to do right by you, is what I'm hearing, that want to support you, that want to love you and co-create with you and build with you, is what I'm hearing. So keeping our energy and mind, body, and spirit focused on those people and giving and having that reciprocity with those individuals, our soul family, we're in this forever, gang. We're locked down. So it's just a matter of time. It's divine time when we can connect with our family that's out here doing this work. Work on your sacral chakra. That's what I was saying earlier, somebody's fearing. When you're in that lack and fear, gang, we need to work on that sacral chakra, because that's where we are fueled with our passion to give us that strength to be that go-getter, to go manifest what it is that we want in our lives. Stay on top of your game, baby. For sure. Stay on top of that game. Don't let this shadow period or phase or people or bosses that want to project and come at you. I keep hearing like your bosses that want to project at you. Protect your energy. Call your energy back. Give yourself space and time to, if you don't gotta use your work days or your payday offs or whatever. You know, if you need time away from work, you feel me? Use that as time for you to first staycation. Don't knock the staycations, fam. That reset and refocusing of your energy is needed. As light workers, as healers, as way showers, we need that space and time to isolate from the world, because our energy is so potent and so beautiful and so healing to others. It attracts all these vampires and fucking low vibrational fucking human beings that don't understand that they need to fucking heal and do their work on their own. We need that space and time to isolate ourselves, to get in nature, to cleanse our aura, to be one with ourselves and stay connected with the divine, with God, or our universe, our ancestors, everybody that we pray to, whoever we pray to, whatever we pray to. It's like us being out there in the world doing that work, connecting and walking through these trenches, you know, going to war. but we also need that time and space to come back and retreat from everything and everybody. So really taking this time to ground and work on that sacral chakra right now. Sacral and heart chakra right now. Ooh. Baby, we keep it 100 out here, you feel me? I'm saying, gang, the more you do this work, shit's not gonna be like phasing you as crazy. You're gonna catch yourself in those moments where it used to trigger you feel me? We all came from that. We come from that. But when you get into that space, that's why your girl laughs a lot, because I've come to a space, it's like the laughing Buddha, you feel me? We come to that space and time within ourselves that, man, why are we taking this life shit so serious over the littlest small things that people just get triggered over, you feel me? That just goes to show that they haven't healed aspects of themselves. You get to that perspective of like, man, now I see people where they're at, you feel me? You're no longer like engulfed in their energy of like fucking fighting in that energy. You're like out of that because you know who you are. And so when people are projecting and getting triggered, you now see it. You now are in that moment when it does happen. You control yourself. You're so in a position healed of like laughing about like understanding why people are so frustrated, because you came from that. You came from that. So why it's easy for you to laugh, because you're looking, it's a mirror of like, man, they're showing you how far you've come in your healing. You feel me? Ooh, that's a deep one. People are reflecting to you of your healing, of how much work you've done on yourself. So be grateful for that, because not everybody gets to be at this position in this lifetime. So why we're called chosen ones, why we're called light workers, because we've been elevated into this position of power within ourselves. And when you get to that point in space within yourself, again, family, shit just becomes so magical and beautiful and so easy and so controlled within yourself. You got to control yourself, not control other people. You feel me? And when you can co-create within that energy, you're the alchemist of your reality, baby. Ooh, gang. Your girl's just flowing. Your girl is just flowing with this one. I hope this is helping and resonating for the fam. This is the High Priestess energy, gang. Based off of real life experience. Based off of really, really tapped into this spiritual work. Really tapped in and understanding what this is. So you inspire so many people, you don't even realize it, family. That's what I'm saying. Exercise more and get active. So this is your confirmation of, it doesn't need to be the fucking new year to start that regimen for yourself, to start healing, to start to want to become that better version. That you don't have to wait till the new year. Start now. Start today. Start right after this. Right after this message. So here's your confirmation of exercise more and get active. Get out, do your exercises outside. Go for that jog, go for that walk, make that a routine. Because you doing this work is, as I was saying from the beginning, you doing this work is inspiring other people, the right people, the soul family that's around you. You don't even realize it because it's hard. It's not pretty. It's not easy at the beginning. Even in it too, like after doing this years, it's still not easy, but it gets easy in the sense of like, you've gained so much wisdom, you've gained so much more patience, you start seeing how far you've come with the reflection of other people in that perspective. And so start today, gang, start today. You'd be surprised of how far you will be even within the next month, next 3 months. So your girl went on her sobriety celibacy for 2 years. October, on my birthday, 2 years ago, I made that a promise to myself to cleanse and heal, to let go. And I broke that. I broke that recently. So we have to transition and go through these phases of our lives, gang. We have to allow ourselves and give ourselves, we're the only ones that know best for ourselves, family. Nobody else knows better than us. I've said this to friends before, you know, people that have gone through and are going through really harsh karmic cycles for themselves. It's like, you can only get yourself out of what you are in. You're the only one that knows how to do that. We can inspire you as much and say and support you as much as possible, but you, in your heart, mind, body, and soul, are the only ones that knows when enough is enough, when it's time to make that move, when it's time to shift your reality, when it's time to let go of all that toxicity, all those habits, all those addictions, everything. It's up to you. Nobody else can do that for you. You, yourself, and God, the universe, whoever you pray to, it's up to you to get yourself out of what you no longer want to be a part of. That's what I'm hearing, gang. So making these sacred promises to yourself is needed. It's beautiful. It's getting to know you. It's how to understand you. It's how to know what it is that you want in life. Know how much you can handle and how much you can't, and know how much you deserve. When you start to do this self-mastery, this self-healing, this beautiful high vibrational work, you keep going higher and higher, gang. You can no longer go back. You can't get lowered. Because there's going to be things and people and situations that are going to try and lower your vibe, but then you get to a point where it's like, you're good on your own. You're good. You truly don't need anything or anybody's opinions, because your opinions are the ones that matter the most. You, yourself, God, your ancestors are the ones co-creating in this world, in this life thing, in this 3D reality. Because we are going to stay connected to them in the next lifetime. When this body, this avatar goes, when it's time to go, our spirit is going to travel into the next lifetime with God, the universe, our ancestors. So when you get to that alignment, when you're so connected to your higher knowing, to your spiritual growth, nothing's going to stop you. It doesn't matter. Death doesn't fear you anymore. You losing your job doesn't fill you anymore. You not having a place to live doesn't fear you anymore, because you're meant to experience all these crazy and wild shifts and things that you're releasing, things that you're cutting out of your life, people, places, things. It doesn't fear. It's no longer scaring you that these materialistic things are being pulled away from you, pulled like the rug's being pulled under you. You're no longer going to feel that attachment to these people, places, personalities, things, all of it. It gets you in a space and time of your consciousness, of your reality, of your awakening, of knowing that, damn, I know why I was meant to experience these harsh things for me to get to this next chapter, this next phase of my life. And so you continue to just keep pushing, gang. You just keep pushing. Let it go with love. Let everything and everybody go with love. And it's just a part of the journey. It's a part of the karmic contract that we're supposed to be doing in this lifetime, fam. So this is deep, you guys. This is a lot of self-loving. Self-loving. What else? I love this right now. And I hope this is helping you guys. There's a lot of self-loving in this one. A lot of self-loving. You are abundant. I'm saying, family, when you start doing this work, you start to understand the true essence of being rich, the true essence of being abundant, the true essence of being wealthy in this life. When you start doing this work, gang, this is the wealth that we're all meant to experience. This is the enlightenment. This is the highest enriched version, am I saying that right? Of who we are supposed to be and experience in this lifetime. That's the true wealth. That's the true riches, gang. Doesn't matter about the, like I was saying, the material, the money. Yeah, we need that to pay these certain things in this reality, but that's not going to come with us. These houses, these apartments, these clothes aren't going to come with us into the next lifetime, family. So when you get into that alignment within yourself, that's the true wealth. Nothing is going to faze you. Things are going to be easier to just let go of. You're not going to take people personal. You're not going to fear anything. Because when you've experienced harsh shit, life and death, when you've experienced so much shit, so much shadow in your life, and you've emerged out of it, it's just like, fuck, what else? I've seen it all, you feel me? Like, what else? There's nothing else for me to see that's been so harsh and dark in my life, you feel me? So now it's time to evolve and emerge into this lighter version, into this grounded and healed version, into this peaceful, balanced, harmonious version of ourselves, family. And that's the Lotus Sutra. That's the Laughing Buddha. That's the higher enlightenment. That's the riches. That's the wealth. That's the inner wealth. And that's where we're meant to experience this. And only a few of us are experiencing this in this lifetime. And so we're here co-creating in the ways that we're meant to connect through the interwebs, hopefully in person, but being in that knowing and that understanding of staying true within yourself. You're gonna stay forever enlightened. So being that observer of your reality, you're the alchemist of your reality. You get to choose what you want to experience. So understanding that and having that gratitude and knowing that, man, that's a gift. Not everybody gets to see that, feel that, breathe that, be that. And so there's just sometimes words can't even express that higher knowledge, because it's a feeling, it's understanding, it's that spiritual intuition that's being so heightened. The high priestess, gang, she out here, we out here, he's out here, you feel me? You feel me? Work on that throat chakra too. We're out here, family. It's crazy to co-create like that. When you get to that real high version of yourself. Welcome to Libra season, the air signs, fam. It's really heightened right now. Really heightened. Look, again, you're a light worker, gang. That's what this light is about, doing this work. So take time to understand that. What does that mean? What does that do? Your research. And the research is not only just online, but get out into the world. That's that true research. You're going to get that experience through real life experience. They're not going to teach you that in school. They're not going to teach you that at your job. You have to be that alchemist for yourself and get that experience for yourself. So getting into nature, co-creating with the divine. What does that even mean? You got to experience that. You got to learn that for yourself. You got to understand that for yourself, because it means something totally different from how I'm experiencing it and how you're experiencing it. So you're the only one that understands what that is for you. Stay in control of your own power, family. You are the only one that has control of your own power. Nobody else does. You giving away your power, you overgiving, that's you allowing other people to have power over you. But understanding and knowing who you are and what your power is, you're always going to be in control of you. This is deep, you guys. This is dope. I love this message. Don't forget how beautiful and dope you are, family. Realizing and recognizing these transitions and how far you've come. Loving on you and how beautiful you are, gang. Male or female watching this, beauty is energy. There's no, it's not female or feminine. It's just the energy of beautiful essence. So just know how beautiful and dope you are, gang. Ooh, out here doing this work, family. I love you guys so much for allowing me to pull this message in, gang. What else is coming up? I'm laser focused. Stay laser focused on this work, family. You becoming this alchemist of your reality, you have to stay laser focused. You have to constantly work in this energy. You have to constantly understand your reality. You have to understand what's good and what's not. You have to understand how to co-create, how to flow with everything by staying laser focused and knowing what's distracting you and knowing what's trying to take you off your game. Stay laser focused, even if people are projecting again, feeling like, you know, you're too good for them or you're too much of this, da 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 da. That's other people's opinion. Sounds like personal issues. That has nothing to do with you. You feel me? Stay laser focused because you are on divine plan, doing what you're meant to be doing. So let the noise just, you know, it's being in lotus position through the noise is what it is. That Lotus Sutra, family. Just flying high, gang. Ooh. Love, like, share, subscribe, gang, if you haven't already. I hope this is helping and resonating. This is part of your divine purpose. What I say, fam. It's part of the divine purpose. I hope this is helping. We're just doing oracles today. That's dope. I don't even think the tarot needs to come in. We are the tarot, gang. We are the tarot. We are the alchemists of our realities. Let's see what angels are with us, family. Work with your angels right now. In these times and phases. See what angels are with us that we can work with right now. Ooh, this one jumped. Raphael. Harmony. Libra season. We're in Libra season, gang. Let me read this one. Raphael. Here we go. The holy healer, Raphael, shining the exquisite emerald green orb of heart healing love in the icon, illustrates for us the unfolding metaphoric hands of Mother Earth as she flourishes through the boundless peace and love of the sacred tree of life, gang. The tree is an ancient mystical symbol appearing in the faiths and spiritual philosophies. It reminds us of our unfolding and evolutionary capacity and that of the planet. It alludes to the interconnectivity of all life on our planet within the animal, vegetable, and mineral kingdoms. It is a metaphor for the common descent to ascent of evolution. Therefore, if there is a lack of harmony in your life, And since all states exist in duality on the planet terra firma, you will be complemented by Divine Mother through Raphael. Gaze on this lustrous image in the icon in Raphael's heart sigil. Then feel your whole being growing with the sap of your own evolution, surrendering to the next moment when the Divine Mother will draw you to an unfolding of your creativity. Work on the throat chakra, the Visuddha, and chant in the throat chakra, family, as many times as you need to. As I was saying earlier, working on that throat chakra to speak more of that truth, gang. That's beautiful. So Raphael is your angel that you're working with right now to pull in these divine magic codes, gang. See what the heart's saying right now. That was deep. Shapeshifter. You're shifting your reality. This ebb and flow of what you are doing, this beautiful, passionate version of you, you're shape-shifting through your experiences, gang. So follow your heart, follow that intuition, what your heart is telling you and guiding you through. Adjust. As we were saying earlier, co-creating the duality that exists. It exists, family, so you got to be in the flow of shape-shifting through these ebbs and flows and experiences, good and bad, and understanding to stay grounded through the flows, gang. Through the flows. So, family, let's get one more. Let's get one more for the gang. Let's close this out with a even higher activation, family. I love and appreciate all you guys. Temple of Truth, what I say, speaking that truth, gang. Throat chakra, really work on that throat chakra to speak that truth of wisdom, of love, of courage, of beauty, of healing, of grounding to yourself, family. That authenticity, self-expression, gang. Let's read this one to you guys. So, Temple of Truth. Here we go. The throat chakra is found between our collarbone and is the energetic center that governs everything to do with truth, communication, and self-expression. Whenever we have to speak up, raise our voice, or even just get our emotions out, it is activated. We'll often feel when this space is clogged up energetically or when it needs to open, because we'll feel a lump, which I'm feeling right now, gang, in our throat or even in our heart. For sure. That's why, getting choked up, let it out. It needs to come out. That vulnerability needs to come out. Taking those deep breaths so that you can speak that truth to you. Ooh. This card transports us to the Temple of Truth, the inner energetic gateway that supports our truest form of expression. The image shows that this is a bright, airy, open space with flowing water. This represents the emotion that runs through us. Emotions are powerful messengers, and if we don't attend to what needs to come out or through us, they build up, and before we know it, we're overwhelmed by them. Place your fingertip on either sides of your collarbone and breathe towards your throat center. Visualize a doorway opening or a portal forming, allowing the energy within to flow freely. When you are brought to the space, you're being reminded of the importance of your identity and your self-expression in this lifetime. Acknowledging who you are, who you have been, who you are becoming is so important for the unfoldment of your path. This is an old story that the truth hurts. This gateway reminds you that in fact the truth heals. Your truth is your truth. And it's important for you to honor it with every facet of your being. This isn't the first incarnation in which you have felt the importance of honesty and authenticity, but it may be the first in which you have full freedom of expression. This gateway coming to you today is a message that there is something buried deep inside of you that you haven't expressed that is causing energetic blockages on your ever unfolding path. It is a time to love yourself enough to honor the feelings that are rising up in you, for they are divine guidance that will bring you into greater alignment. Gang, I love and appreciate all you guys, family. Let's take a second and let's take a deep breath in at this moment. Take a deep breath in. We're going to hold it for 9 seconds. Ready? Deep breath in. Hold it. And let it out. Gang, I love and appreciate all you guys for being right here with me. I hope this helps and resonates for my crew that's out here, for the 30 of y'all that been coming through. Please hit that like. I want to see 30 likes on this, family. Energetically, poetically, spiritually donating to this channel, gang, so we can get this video and messages out to everybody else that's needing to hear this and heal with us through these phases, through this lifetime, through this time, gang. So I love and appreciate all you guys. Shout out to everybody for being right here, rocking with your girl. I will tap in with you guys soon. Family, take care of yourself, stay blessed and protected out here. Love, like, share, subscribe, family, if you haven't already. I love and appreciate all you guys. Catch you guys soon. Mwah.